Hey guys, what's up? Matt here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to connect our Kraken to our Bitsgap. Now, the first thing you want to do, and I have all the links down in the description for all of this. If you use the link, for example, for the Bitsgap down in the link in the description, you actually get a free trial. So that'll be down in there. But anyway, here I'm in Kraken, and so I could just sign in on my account, right? But for this purposes, I'm going to go ahead and just create an account. So I'm going to click Create an Account. The reason I like Kraken is, they have low, fees, things like that. So I like that. It's pretty straightforward. They have good customer service too. Like if you have any questions or anything like that. So let's let this load up. Okay, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So first thing you do is you're going to create your account. So I'm going to go ahead and create an account here and just go through the steps. Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to until like we get to the point where you might have questions as far as creating the account. Okay, so just put my name in here and username, put in my password, and I click the agreement form. Just put down this password so don't forget it. Click create an account. Okay, and then they're going to send a code to that email address. And here's the email right here, so I'll just go ahead and click this link to activate it. And there we go. So now this account is activated. So in order to start trading, I have to go through a verification process. So when I just click this verify button right here, and again, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to ask for, like my driver's license, just some things to make sure that it's me. Now, the different accounts here, like this is the Express, right, or the Intermediate. I would definitely recommend the Intermediate is what you do. So you click on here, you click on Verify. Okay, and I just fill out this information, and it's going to walk me through, again, step by step, until I have a verified account. And I'll show you what a verified account looks like once you've gotten all these steps completed. Again, it's pretty simple. It's just going to ask ask you to fill in these details. You fill it in, provide photos of what they need, and there you go. You should be up and running. Okay, so I'm going to go into my actual account here. It's asking for a 2-code verification. So I'm going to put that in the Authenticator app. Put that number in, and there you go. So I'm signed into the account now. And what I want to do is I want to go over here into the home page here. And what I want to do is I want to make a deposit. Now I can buy crypto like this, right? I can just hook it up to my bank. I have one of these banks, for example, in one of the popular banks like TD Ameritrade or TD Bank or Wells Fargo. And let's say I wanted to buy, like, say, Cosmos. I just put in the amount here, and let's just say $100. Okay, so I can hook up my bank like any one of these banks right here, and also has other banks, and I can just hook it up like that. The other way I can do it is just deposit directly. So I click here on funding. And then I click on deposit. And depending on what you're doing, euro or cash dollar, I'll just say US dollar. I can click deposit like this, enter the amount, let's say $100. And they have either a bank wire or an MVB bank wire. And here with the MVP, there's no deposit fee applied, or I can just do a signature bank wire. Again, no deposit fee applied. And this is the forwarding instructions up here if I just want to forward this to my bank, and then I can just make a deposit like that. Again, I can also, if I go back, like let's say for example, if I wanted to deposit Ethereum, I can just click here, deposit, and generate a deposit address, and it's going to look like this. So if I want to transfer this to say from for example, Coinbase or Meta Wallet or something like that, I would just copy this address right here, and this would be my deposit address, and I could just deposit money into. Okay, so once you have money in there, now you're ready to head over to Bitsgap, and I'm going to show you here in just a minute. So now you can connect Bitsgap to Kraken. Oh, and once you make a deposit, it shouldn't take very long, usually less than a day for it to show up into your Kraken account. Okay, so now I'm on Bitsgap, and this is the login page right here. So obviously I have my login information right here. If I don't, I would just click sign up here on the bottom. And I can fill out this information, and then it would create an account for me. Okay, once I've done that, I can just log in. And I'll just click here, the login button right here. And so what I do is I just click start a new bot, like so. Now you can do an S bot or you can do a classic bot. Now the S bot works really well, especially like in a sideways market, right? Classic bot is going to work more in the up and down type market, right? So for this example, I'm just going to use the S bot since it worked really well. And if you go over here onto the right here, you see where you hook up, it has the exchange here. So I have a Binance and I have a Kraken. Now, if I didn't have that, it would not show these up. And so if I want to, I would create a new exchange. Let's say, for example, if I had a new exchange, let's say Coinbase or Coinbone, Coinbene, right? I would just click that right there. And then it would ask for my meta key information, okay? Let me show you how that works here. Okay, guys, this is an experiment for me as well. So what I did, I just created a brand new account so I could show you. When you create a brand new account, because I forgot what a brand new account looks like. So if you don't have any connected exchanges, please connect at least one exchange. There's a hyperlink here. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna click on add a new exchange. And here's a list of all the exchanges I can add. I'm gonna type in here Kraken. Okay, now it's gonna ask for this API key. Let me try it again. Okay, here we go. So I'm at Kraken, and it's gonna ask for an API key and a secret key. Once I put those in there, I click connect, and then it's connected. Let me show you how to get that API key and that secret key. Okay, so from my Kraken account, it's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. I click on my name, and then this drop-down menu comes up, and I click on security, and then I click on API, okay? And it says add or remove any of the API keys below. I'm gonna click add key, okay? Mine's already here because it says Bitsgap right here and all that. And so, but if you didn't, you would just click add key. And now once you get in there, it's gonna look like this. And what you wanna select is you wanna have key permissions, query funds, query open orders, all these checked right here. Cancel, close orders, create and modify orders, query, close order and trades, query ledger your entries. You don't need export data. Access WebSockets API, you do need that, okay? As far as funds, just need query funds. That's all you need there. Okay, and where it shows right here in description, you can just put Bitsgap. That's what I put right here. Now, I'm gonna come out of this because it's not gonna show me a new key because I've already created one, so it's not gonna show me one. So I'm gonna see if I can create a brand new key so I can show you. So I'm gonna click here on add key, call it Bitsgap, select all that stuff that I just talked about just before. I'm gonna click generate key, and there we go. So when you do that, it has an API key and then the private key. Now, if I go on over to Bitsgap, the API key is the API key, the secret key is the private key. So I'm gonna copy and paste those, and then I'm gonna click connect. Okay, so again, I'm gonna go back to the home page right here, and I click on start new bot. Again, I'm gonna go S bot, Okay, and then here's where it is, exchange, right here, right? Now, I've already got my Kraken set up here, so I just click Kraken here, and then now I can select any pair that I want to do. So let's say if I want to do ETH/USD. Oh, there we are, right there. So just click that right there. And then I can set up my settings to whatever settings I want to set up. And then if I feel satisfied with the settings, I would just click Backtest, and it's going to show me that over the 30 days, my results should be 7.0%. My 3-day result is 0.71%. Now, generally likes to make that a little bit higher, make that more like 1%. So I can just kind of adjust the settings right here. I can move the trailing up, the trailing down. I can change the number of grids that I have here. I can do that sort of thing. I can do a take profit. I can do a stop loss. And so if I do that, let's see if I change the stop loss to, let's just say 3,200. Click on that, and then click on Backtest. Let's see if that improves. About the same. So what you want to do is you kind of want to play around with different pairs, play around with the low price and the high price until you have it down. So I'm going to adjust my low price, see if I'll make it 3,300. And then click Backtest and see if that improves my results. No, it actually made it worse. So again, so you kind of play around with these things until you have it. And again, Backtest is only going to show you, based on the last 30 days, right, or the last 7 days. It could be different in the future, so you want to use your head and you want to kind of figure out a system that works for you. The reason that Atom USD worked really well for me was because it's basically moving up and down, right? It's in a sideways trend, well, slightly upward trend, I'd say. And I set it up so that, the stop loss was pretty, pretty high. And let's look at this, see if I can see the settings of it. Well, it's not going to show me the settings, but basically I put a stop here, a high price of 45. I put a trailing low price here at 30. I put a stop at trailing down and a stop loss over here. And just kind of playing around with these basically is what I did and how that happened. Obviously, all these up and downs is how you're going to profit from all these up and downs that are going to happen within the trades. So you want to play around, but you want at least 1% for the 3-day, and that should then end up being higher. So it showed, my percentage ended up being for a backtest result showing like 46% in about 30 days.